way up the ranks with each passing month. Masato has accepted a scholarship to Division II PAC West Hawai'i Pacific University. There he will study international business and take a bite out of the competition as a fellow shark on the men's golf team. Head coach Jim Utsugi was fortunate to land Masato. Masato's hopes are to work hard for his degree and to play professional golf after graduation. No doubt, both hopes come to pass with Masato's hard work ethic. Speaking for Masato today is Coach Dan Merrill. Welcome, Dan.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to congratulate everybody up here today. It's a tremendous achievement and the best venue we've ever had by far to do this. So congrats, everyone. My boy, Masato here, is going to Hawai'i Pacific University. And this was the first school he told me about when he was looking at colleges. When Masato gets nervous or upset at himself on the golf course, he takes his two hands and goes and holds his face. Masato also is not able to say the word no once. If I ask him a question like, would you like a hamburger? Masato declines with, no, 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 no. Never get one no out. Finally, when Masato gets really embarrassed, his face gets really red. But on a more serious note, this is my second year with Masato, and last year our big theme was conquering fear. Masato struggled in tournament play and even in practice with the fear of failure and the fear of success. So I tried to get him to do something, maybe not even golf related, that scared him every day. He didn't do this. Instead, he played 3 IJGA qualifier playoffs, which is very nerve-wracking and very scary, and Masato unfortunately did not succeed in any of those. But instead of getting down on himself and upset with his failure, he came back this fall with a whole new mindset, and he had zero fear of failure. So I know you all know the challenge me mindset Matt Bucaro is trying to get across to the academy. Masato here, when he's playing a game with myself or anyone in the group, so if I chip it to 2 feet, Masato stands over his ball and goes, challenge me, challenge me, challenge me. Repeats it over and over to himself. It's kind of funny to watch, but it's great to see because he's not afraid anymore. He knows that he's just going to learn and grow from each failure and each success. There's no fear of the outcome. One of my favorite stories from this year was I was playing a putting game with Masato and Masashi where we have to putt the ball under a plank to try and get smooth roll. So if the ball bounces at all, it'll drill the plank. I putt, I get it under. Masashi putts, he gets it under. Masato putts, he absolutely drills the plank as hard as he can. Ball bounces back like 3 feet. We play up to 10 points. First round, I finished with something, Masashi something. Masato finishes in last with 1 point. He grabs his balls, comes to me and says, let's go again. Same thing happens the second round. 3 points. Let's go again. Third round, 5 points. Let's go again. I love this growth and improvement in his mindset where he just wants to get better. There's no fear. It's just all about getting better. And it's shown in his results. So thank you, Masato. They're going to get a very good player on their team. Good luck next year.
Now Masato will sign his recognition form. She started playing golf when she was 6. Clementina has attended Heritage Academy for 5 years and has maintained low golf scores and a high GPA, ensuring her place on National Honor Society and securing the interest of many Division I coaches. Along with her grueling tournament and academic demands, she has been a leader in service at school and in the community. She has been on the Venezuelan national team and ranked in the top 4 for the last 4 years. This only caps her U.S. golf rankings and awards. Clementina will receive a scholarship to Pac-10 Powerhouse University of Washington next fall. She will be a member of the Huskies women's golf team under the direction of Hall of Fame inductee and head coach Mary Lou Mulkler. Clementina will play college golf competitively for title bragging rights while she earns her bachelor's degree in communications and international studies. From there, of course, she will land on the LPGA to ensure that all of her goals are met. Coach Tim Vickers, will you please say a few words about Clementina? Welcome. Oh, we've got a twofer here. Okay, sitting next to Clementina is Derrick Villarreal. 5 years ago, armed with terrific golf talent and skill for one so young, Derrick left the ice and snow of Wisconsin to come to sunny South Carolina, seeking entrance to both Heritage Academy and the IJGA. Derrick has been playing golf since he was 8 years old, garnering many titles and wins. He is also a strong presence in community service, where he shares his wonderful interpersonal skills and his goodness. Derrick will receive a scholarship to Division I Big South Charleston Southern University next fall. He will be a member of the Buccaneers men's golf team under head coach Mike Wilson. Derrick hasn't decided on a degree major yet. His first plans are to meld into the student body and to show his fellow Pirates on the greens how to be a competitive collegiate player in order to go pro, make money, and be successful. Now, I re-welcome Coach Vickers to speak about Clementina and Derrick together.
So because I've only been here for a short while, just a few months, I thought it would be fitting to speak about both Clementina and Derrick together. So it's kind of a shame that I don't have too many, well, 3 months we've been together, we have some good stories, but over the past few years where they've really had great results, and a lot of time for growth, obviously can't share those stories with you, so I'll just have to do the best I can to hopefully represent them in the way that they deserve. So firstly, as a coach, I think I speak on behalf of all the staff, the parents, the teachers, and say that a time like this is incredibly special, not just for you, the students and athletes, but also for us, because for us to be able to see you guys succeed, there's not much, it doesn't really get any better or more rewarding for us to see that. So congratulations to all of you, not just Derrick and Clementina. It's a privilege for me to be here speaking for you both. Obviously I've only been here for a short time and you could have had any member of staff speak on your behalf. So I'm pretty honoured to be able to do it for you both. It's a nice opportunity for me. So it's also fantastic, obviously, that we can celebrate this time with your parents, the teachers, and also your peers. I think it's great that some of the younger kids here can see what you've worked towards, see the dedication that it's taken to get to where you are. Hopefully gives you a little extra incentive over some of you just another year, but some of you have 2 or 3 more years to really get to the point where you can also be sitting at this table. So it's a shame that I haven't been able to help you guys celebrate your victories and good tournament performances over the last few years. But just to give you a couple of little highlights of both of them. Clementina has no less than 10 top 3 finishes in IJGA and other junior events. She has a total of 9 IJGT wins, 2 runner-up finishes in the Junior Heritage Tournament. And that stellar record has helped her to become one of the top 25 players in her class. That's outstanding. Derrick has amassed 3 major championships of his home state, Wisconsin. She's won all 3 of the major junior events there. So that includes the Wisconsin PGA Championship, Wisconsin State Junior, and the Journal Sentinel Championship. all stellar performances all there. He was an 11-time champion of IJGA events. Has a total of 20 top 3 finishes, which I think if you look at some of the careers of professional players and the number of top 3s and top 2s the elite players have had, it's a good record to have in the same Clementina. It's an impressive number. He's also, as mentioned before, one of Puerto Rico's top amateurs. But it would be wrong for us just to celebrate their success purely based on some numbers on a piece of paper. I think it's incredibly important that we look at the fact that you achieve those results and those numbers because of the character and the traits that you have. Those traits have served you incredibly well during your high school time, will serve you extremely well while you're in college, and if you choose to play professionally, will also serve you incredibly well as you start to develop corporate relationships. The hard work and sacrifices that you have and you put forward really separate you and distinguish you from others that have also excelled at your age level and in your sport. So that's something to be very proud of. I don't think it's, I don't need to have been here for 3 or 4 years to realise how special you both are. I think the qualities and the characters that you both have, it's pretty clear that both the University of Washington and Charleston Southern are having very, very strong additions to their teams. So I asked her about any mottos or sayings that in particular the University of Washington have, see if I can come up with something a little funny. I'm a Florida State grad. We have a fight song that ends in a bit of a soft-tempered. So, I think that's something that could be definitely made fun of. So I kind of want to have a little poke at either one of Derrick or Clementina. But she censored me with a couple of different answers, and I think this is actually a little bit more fitting. So I'm not gonna make everyone laugh. I'm not gonna poke fun at you. One of the mottos of the University of Washington is "Go purple, be gold." And I think that's not only an incredibly important message for you guys to communicate with, but it's also an important message for all the other kids, the parents, the teachers, the staff, other coaches. But it doesn't matter what you turn up with each day. If you go about your daily routine, the way you interact with all of your students, whoever else you might come across, if you act in a golden way, you're good to yourself and good to others in absolutely everything you do, you will be extremely successful. So I think that's a great way to lead this. Congratulations to both of you. Well deserved.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. Prashant Sharma arrived at IJGA in Heritage
Hold on.
Academy.
Sign.
I am so sorry. I jumped the gun. They are signing their early commitment forms. Symbolic.